Hey, Rob Smith here. Just want to welcome you to my video and my story here and my background, with network marketing. Real quick about my story, I worked in a youth ministry for about 7.5 years. Love what I did. I was very passionate about what I was able to do. A lot of people would ask me, hey, Rob, how are you able to do that type of job? You don't make a lot of money. Well, it wasn't with the money. If you don't love what you do, then why are you doing that? That's what I say to a lot of people. At the end of the day, I got paid to be able to do something I loved, and I was very blessed and fortunate, and be able to work alongside some of the greatest people in the world. Had a passion, be able to help and make an impact on these kids' lives that we worked with, and but it came to the point though was when I had to step down for the ministry I worked in. As kind of get more into my story of that. Me and my wife, when we got married, we started having a serious conversation. What were we going to do when we had kids? Start having a family, and we really came to the conclusion that we were not going to let our kids be raised in a daycare at a day home or send them off, babysitters and whatnot. One of us was going to be home or whatever. So we started looking online and at options, the MLMs and stuff and whatnot. And some things it just didn't work for us, and we were just looking for that system to be able to really work for us, and so we can work less and live more kind of thing. And we wanted to start living another way of life, and where I can be able to give back at another level. So it was getting to the point where, I was looking at options, and as basically, I was getting stressed out in the industry I was working in at the time with the youth, and I need to look at something else. And we decided, we were gonna leave our 2-bedroom condo, go live with my mother and father-in-law in their basement. It was a dungeon basically, and really, we were looking at options. Okay, what would we have to do? So that was one of the options. Okay, so we can supplement our income because we'd be living with our parents, so one of us could be home. And then I suffered a very serious head injury, and I played a very high level of sports, and I took a bad blow to the head. So picture hitting your funny bone, but I think 10 times worse. It's how my head was. It was very, very numb. And this is the time when my daughter was due, and I wasn't able to hold her for a few months at times when she was crying because it was so bad. I wasn't able to function. But in conclusion to that story though, I was looking for something online, and something that would really leverage our time, and again, work less and live more, and where we can both be full-time parents. So we took the plunge. We got started, and from living in a 2-bedroom condo to the dungeon, to now a 5,000 square foot house, where my mother and father-in-law actually live with us and live in our walkout basement. And the reason why my mother and father-in-law live with us is my father-in-law is partially paralyzed, his whole right side. So you just imagine 40 years of walking in one bad hip, and we wanted to have family close, and how cool would it be, our grandparents or our kids be able to see their grandparents as well, and the other thing is being, built-in home babysitters as being smart. So, but with that though, we were looking for something online that would work and be able to do this for us. And I remember my first day, our $1,000 day, I started shaking my wife and like, see, I told you so, I told you so. It was like 4 a.m. in the morning, and she's like, oh, go back to bed, sort of thing. So. But with that, we've been able to have a lot of success, and the biggest thing is, you're able to get a 7-day trial of what I've been able to use. You're 100% risk free. You can be able to see how the system works and see how the coaching and how all the marketing and everything is going to help you and your family, and it's helped mine and thousands of other families as well to be able to be full-time parents and start living another way of life. And for me and my wife, we've been able to go travel, let's go to Miami, Orlando, hang out in BC, rent out some cottages out there. We got a 15,000 square foot mansion in Orlando the one time where we did some masterminding with our team and stuff. And now I was able to go to Czechoslovakia, go to Europe as well, travel over there, and go play ball hockey. I was able to play in the World Cup Championship for clubs, and what an honor was able to be there. We were only a Canadian team, so, and that was something that was on my live list as well, to do that, be able to play a very, very high level of hockey, as well as for soccer too. So. But I've been able to pursue my passions, and now this isn't about becoming a millionaire, making a 6-figure, 7-figure income. It is nice to do that. You can do it, but for me and my wife, we just really wanted to be full-time parents. And whatever your other way of life is, if you want to start traveling the world, you want to be stay-at-home parents, or you want to be able to take care of your parents, or if you're an athlete like me, you want to be able to start pursuing something you're very passionate about, or arts, like my wife. She loves painting and stuff, so she'll be able to do some artsy stuff around the house now too, which is pretty cool. But a typical day now for me, from when I used to work, how my day would start. I basically get up at 6 a.m., go to work. My wife would have to drive me out to work, and then she'd go to her job. She'd come pick me up. We'd come home, and we really hated that. We wouldn't get home till about 7, 8 o'clock, and then have dinner, which would be fast food, watch TV for an hour, go to bed, and get up and do the same thing over and over and over. And we really didn't want to live that type of lifestyle. And now my typical days, I get to wake up. I kid you not, I wake up about 10 o'clock in the morning, sometimes maybe later. I wake up at 10 o'clock, I watch cartoons with my little girl, I get to go to the pool, I get to go hang out, take my little girl to the park, and just be able to go enjoy life. And that's what Another Way Life for us is that we want to do. And we want to help you be able to accomplish that too. So, there'll be a link here at the bottom or maybe on the site here, click that, and then I'll see you on the other side, and you'll be able to learn how this system will be able to benefit you and your family. And I know if you're much like me, you're going to have a lot of success. And just like the great one says, Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So if you don't shoot, you don't take action, you're not going to score. So with that, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the other side.